Welcome back, friend. You're probably wondering, where are we today? Well, my friend, I think you can already recognize that sign over there. Yeah, I think you know where we are, really. This is... Well, yes, Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. Yes, obviously. But the name of the map, the actual name of the map, is Fazbears Forgotten. Now, this map seems to have a very high rating on the workshop. And so I'm actually kind of excited. But specifically, why did I choose this map? Because you know what else has been keeping me excited lately? The second Five Nights at Freddy's movie is coming out very soon. 5th of December, right? If I remember correctly, if I heard right. Which, well, by the time I release this video, will probably be past that. So by the time this video is released, it probably did come out already. Now, actually going to watch it? We'll see. I want to go and watch it as soon as possible, but obviously I am a very busy man. I have a lot of investigations to do, you know. You know me. But anyway, yes, I am very excited both for the movie and this map. And I don't really know what to expect. It does look like sort of a roleplay map, to be honest. It is also very big, so hopefully we don't miss anything. But as usual, the no-clip, the no-clip trip around the map, that's gonna fix anything we missed, really. Gonna be able to find anything we missed with that. Nice. Like, I don't know if you can hear the song. Yeah, okay, it is this switch that switches it on. Okay, so this is outside again, yes. When a map is this big, I honestly get worried that I might miss things. But at the same time, I'll be honest, I do like myself a big map. There is more to see. It's a longer video, which I love making longer videos. I don't want to make a 20 minutes video, it's not enough for me. Oh, did you look at that? Got the mask of the puppet there. I wonder if there will be any scary Easter eggs. Possibly, but I'm not sure. I will admit, sometimes I have a look at the description of the map beforehand. But lately I've been trying to do it less and less, because I feel like I could spoil it for myself. I can spoil the fun. So this time, for this map, I did not check the description at all. The only thing I know is there is a indoors only version, which should be better optimized. And I did wonder if I should bring that map instead. Oh, look how creepy. It's a lot creepier without the lights on. But yeah, there is a more optimized version. I think I will provide link in the description to both. But the indoors only version is also already linked in the Steam page, Steam Workshop page of this version here. So you can find both really easily. I did choose this one because I figured, hey, what if there's some cool stuff outside? Which, I mean, there was that gift shop there, but I don't know if we'll find anything cooler than that, I guess. Oops. Well, gladly no one is here to see that. It almost sounds like something is moving around. it definitely looks a lot scarier with the lights off, but I cannot do that. That might be too much for me. But regardless of that, it's going to be hard to see things if I turn the lights off. So we should keep as many lights on as possible. But yeah, I'm really thinking this will be very great for a roleplay server. Oh, can you not break this? Maybe with a crowbar. It doesn't really seem... No, this cannot be broken like that. So we have more storage here. Now there are many Final Freddy's maps in Gmod. And I could bring more of them, to be fair. I do love them. They're usually smaller than this, but they're still very great. Getting paranoid already. I feel like we're going to end up getting lost. Let's check out the downstairs more. Did I miss any other doors? No, doesn't seem like it. Alright, let's just go through here then. The rooms are very big too, which makes it feel even more desolate, you know, liminal. What if we just no-clip through the vents? This feels very creepy. This feels like a room I'm not supposed to be in. Nothing here. Yeah, because look friend. I'm interacting, I'm pressing E, but I cannot open these. Surely there must be some way, but if these are anything like the other vents, these are not breaking. Oh, okay. You press E to interact with them. They just open like that. Ah, these are completely burnt. I wonder if they come from same location as Final Freddy's 3. I need to refresh on the lore a little bit, to be honest. I used to be a huge fan. I mean, I still am a fan, yes, it's just... It's been quite a while since I refreshed on the lore. That scared me. That really scared me. Look at this. Okay, that's where we were before. What about this door? We will go back up, okay. So these definitely look like some sort of service tunnels. Going through the vents does have its own creep factor, obviously. Oh! What? This room is flooded. Oh man, there is just too much to explore. too many roads, too many rooms. Okay, we are back where we were before. That's good. So then, no, not here. Then we can now proceed over there. As usual, I keep all the doors open. It's a good way of tracking where we already went and where we didn't. It's a very good way. Okay, yeah, we went through the vents before. Now I know you can also just open the vents like that. Okay, okay. I don't think... Yeah, no, but what if... Nah, okay, okay. There are so many tunnels here. Oh, this definitely feels like the area where William Afton could commit his, you know, his crimes. I don't know how much YouTube hates me saying what the crimes are. Oh my god, no way. You can hide here. That makes it feel so much creepier. Like, why would you hide? Why would you add a hiding place in a map like this, you know? Like, you'd only add it if you need to add it, right? If you need to hide. And that makes it a lot scarier, honestly. Ha, look. That's the event we were trying to break. Yeah, this map definitely is causing some uneasiness here. But let's talk about Five Nights at Freddy's again. Because I did mention I used to be a huge fan, and I still really like it. Which is why I'm gonna watch the movie. Hopefully the movie is good. The first one I thought was alright. You know, it could have been better, definitely. But for the fans, it was a very good movie, I think. It had a lot of... You know, it had a lot of details, a lot of things that as fans, I think we all enjoyed. But for the casual viewer, yeah, I don't know. Probably not so good. Probably not terrible either, but... Could have been better for the casual viewer, definitely. Oh well, you know, it is what it is. But speaking of me and my passion, I actually got into Five Nights at... Oh look, it's the office. Oh, amazing. See, if you had other players here, oops, using maybe either animatronic game models or there are webs, I think. Oh, got the energy meter as well. Yes, there are like weapons that turn you into the animatronics. There was a plugin called Pills as well, where you use it and, you know, turn into the animatronic. So with people it will be pretty fun to play. Is this... No, okay, it's not the FNAF 1 location. But I did see some similarities there. But anyway, yes, I got into Five Nights at Freddy's all the way back when it first started. Back with Five Nights at Freddy's 1. And, you know, from the beginning, it was the lore, the main thing that interested me. Like, the first few videos I saw, probably, you know, I thought, okay, you know, it is what it is. It's a little scary, I suppose. I liked watching the reactions of people getting scared. I was only like 13 to 14 back then. No, I was already 14, 100%. But yeah, I was a lot younger than I am now. And so that was basically it. I was just interested in the jump scares, seeing people getting scared, I guess. I remember seeing the video by Markiplier, it was recommended to me. And that video got so many visuals. It's probably one of the most viewed videos on the platform. Well, save for some songs, probably. You know, surely Gangnam Style still has a lot of views. But yeah, I digress. As always, I get distracted. Yes, I kinda started with that, but I remember watching a game theory video. You know, MatPat was theorizing about the true real life lore behind Final Fantasy Freddy's. And so I was fascinated by it. He does also have, well, now he doesn't really make videos anymore, does he? But he used to have a very great way of keeping you entertained, sort of glued to the screen. You know, very good energy, I think. Yes, his jokes were always a bit cringy, that's true, but you cannot deny that MatPat was extremely good at YouTube. Like, truly talented. Well, enough with the glazing, yeah, sure. This video is not about MatPat. But yeah, I saw, you know, his first theory. Then I think he made another theory or two on Final Fantasy Freddy's 1, maybe, not sure. And then obviously, I don't know, friend, I don't know if you kept up with it back then, if you were there watching it all unfold, but Scott Cawthon released Final Fantasy Freddy's 2, what, 6 months after the first one? It was very fast, I was not expecting it to be that fast. At the very least, already 4 or 5 months after or something, I remember watching the trailer and getting hyped for it. It's like, what? Something old? Something new? That's crazy. And so yeah, I was really hyped. And you can bet I started getting really into it. And new trailer meant new theories. And then later new game meant even more new theories. You know, it was a very good time to watch theory videos back then. Which also led me to some sort of passion for theorizing myself. Yeah, I don't really make videos about theories, but I do like giving my opinion on things. I do like trying to predict what a story is trying to go. What the maker is trying to tell with that story. I do like, you know, partaking in some casual theorizing myself, yes. Do I? Yeah, of course, this is breakable. Now we're back outside again. It's a different outside though, is it? It's another side. Thank you all so much for playing and supporting this map. Oh, and these two are the creators, by the way. I saw them earlier on the Steam page. They're the creators. But you know the story, you know how it all went. After that, again, what, 6, 7 months, maybe 8? We got Five Nights at Freddy's 3, and even more theorizing. And of course the theorizing wasn't the only thing that was happening, right? Because it quickly started creating a community, a fandom. Quickly started, you know, getting people animating it. People were passionate about it. They will make animations. I remember In the Weekend. That was very popular back then. The humor is very outdated now. I'm sure it just looks very cringy. Extremely cringy, probably, but I guess to me it's nostalgic now. But In the Weekend was very popular. There was a guy making a Disney-style animation too. Zaiku 37, something like that. was making their own sort of fan fiction, which was, that too was very cringy, but somehow, I don't know, captured my attention, and I thought, man, I really want to see where this is going. Don't get me wrong, it really was cringy, but it was also interesting somehow. So we got that in animations, cartoon animations, SFM animations, music, a lot of songs. Probably a lot of people actually kinda got started or got popular that way. I remember many songs by DA Games, I think it was his name. There's another one. It's on the tip of my tongue. I cannot remember their name. Well, there were many. Ninja something? Nerd something? I don't remember. There was also Mando Pony, which we don't really talk about that. I remember the guy ended up being not a great person. But that's not something we're gonna talk about in this video. The Stupendium, they are very good. To this day, I still listen to the Stupendium songs. They are pretty good. And yeah, it was crazy. It was like an overnight success. All of a sudden, we started having a huge, rapidly developing fandom. And so, how could I not get really into it, you know? Did we see everything in this map? I think we might have seen about everything, about every room. Is it time for the no-clip tour of the map? I think it might be time for that. I'm gonna run around very quickly just to make sure, but I think it is time for the no-clip run. The only thing I saw from the description was that it is based on Five Nights at Freddy's 1, 2 and 3. So that's why some locations are more run down and some are newer. It's a pretty cool map, I would say. But yeah, going back to the fandom thing. I guess now you know how come I really, like, what made me get really into Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not like super obsessed anymore, to be honest, but there was a long span of time where I would watch and rewatch and rewatch and rewatch and rewatch maybe once again all those videos, those animations, the music videos, so many music videos done in SFM, and I love them so much. I will listen to those songs in the background. Oh, there's music here. And to this day, I still have an old YouTube channel that I don't really use anymore. Started using this and my old podcast channel to browse YouTube since I, you know, started being more active on YouTube. The old one is just kind of forgotten at this point. But yeah, this old YouTube channel where I have a playlist of probably 70 something songs, all Five Nights at Freddy's songs. Just to tell you how much I really love this franchise. Well, of course, you could argue it's not as good anymore. You know, it's normal. A lot of franchises, they change direction with time. Blame it on, I don't know, maybe greedy developers of games, greedy in general. Blame it on DOGs not being there anymore, or blame it on just experimenting. As it's right, you should experiment, but some bad experimenting, maybe the wrong direction. Blame it on many things, but it's inevitable. No franchise rules forever, you know? You could say the same about many series, you could say the same about The Simpsons. You could even say the same about South Park, right? South Park is still popular. A lot of people still, I think, talk well about South Park. I mean, it's still very very good for modern day satire, right? They are always on point, making fun of the things they make fun of. At least I think. I haven't watched it in a while, to be fair. But, you know, they're always updated. It never feels like they did an episode on something, I don't know, way too late, you know? It's always very contemporary. But even South Park, you could argue it lost a lot of quality over the years, right? It's just the way it is. You know, it's just the way it is. Nothing is meant to last forever, my friend. And so, yeah, I suppose modern Five Nights at Freddy's is not as good, not as cool, you know. Yeah, some people believe the peak of Five Nights at Freddy's was back in FNAF 3. The game was not the best, probably, but story-wise, yeah, maybe that was the peak. Maybe after that there was no point, you know, keeping it going. Some people think maybe the peak was Five Nights 6, FNAF 6, basically Pizzeria Simulator. I liked it. I think it was a pretty cool way to end the game, especially Harry's speech. Google it, you know, search it up on YouTube if you don't know what I'm talking about. But either way, you know, be as it may, good or bad, I'm still actually very happy that the franchise keeps going after so long. I don't know, I was so surprised when the first movie came out. I was like, what? We talked about this movie for years. It's actually coming out? This is real? No way. And then it did come out. And I watched it, and I enjoyed it. So I guess... Oh... We almost missed this, didn't we? Is this some sort of secret wall? No. How do you get here? Is there a way to get here, or is this full on no-clip Easter egg? Is this like some sister location stuff, basically? Is this the room with no cameras that's been walled off? Oh, you cannot get in. Yeah, keycard as well. This is the room that was walled off. You can break it? No way. That was very cool. I'm really glad I did the no-clip. But yeah, I think, a friend, if you want to take away something from everything I just said, I guess, let's all be grateful for the things we actually get. Yeah, sometimes a franchise goes very bad. Other times, it's kind of meh. But what about all those franchises that just stop existing all of a sudden? So yeah, the movie was not the best, but I enjoyed it. I was happy to see it. I liked it. So I was grateful for it. And I'm crossing my fingers that the second Five Nights at Freddy's movie will be better. But we will see, I guess. We will all see. Going back to this map, I know I rambled a lot about myself and my tastes and likes. It is my channel after all, friend. Surely you're here for me too, and not just the map. Well, if you were, I hope I didn't bore you too much. Anyway, pretty sure that was everything for the map. I don't think there is anything left to see, really. We've been here. Yeah, we've seen everything. It is a huge map, but a lot of the rooms are very empty. They're very big, but they're kind of empty. So, what do you say? Shall we call it a day? I think we both worked enough. I suppose yes. Yes, friend. Maybe we did earn a well-deserved rest. So how about this? If you like the video, give me a like. If you like my channel in general, if you wanna see more, subscribe so you get the notifications, you know, ring that bell and all of that. You get your notifications, you know when the next video is up. And hopefully I can see you again very soon. Oh, and please, if you think other people might enjoy this as well, share it. Share it with anyone, your friends, your enemies, I guess. Could be a peace offering, I suppose, if you really think they are your enemies, but they might like it, I guess. Share this video as a peace offering, why not? Hopefully I can broker some peace. But, you know, as far as this episode, that's it. It's been going long enough. Like I said, we both deserve some rest, friend. I will see you next time, you can count on it. Goodbye, friend.